seconds.
Hey, we're ready to go.
We are ready to go, they tell us, but we film live from 7 to 8 live.
Yeah.
So, Tyler is actually plugging in a cable now. Tyler is our main man from Amsterdam. All right. Okay, so we're live on Facebook. Billy Wilson on the right. This is the Variety Hour.
Yes.
All right.
Here's our bad music.
Your credits what you don't see on Facebook.
Hello.
Oh. Welcome to the Edge.
Welcome to the Variety Hour.
Variety Hour.
That's all right. We just forget. We just exchange names. It doesn't
Well, because
matter.
all the shows are the same to me. Now, Billy says we're not streaming live. Tyler's going to check.
That's why we have Tyler for the technical reasons. That's why he gets paid some big bucks. That's why he went to college up in Vermont.
Right. Oh, my God. Hey, so what's going on at the University of Burlington, which was Bernie Sanders' wife was the dean there or the president?
Yeah,
there's some trouble
there's some stuff going on there, which will be interesting.
Are we streaming, Tyler? Oh.
Okay, I'm on your page, so let's see what happens.
Sorry.
We're trying to find it.
I don't see it.
Okay, we don't see it yet.
I don't see it.
It is live. Okay, we're
right.
live. You know what? I'll play with it. That doesn't sound good, but what we're going to do is we're trying to make sure we're live. We're on, listen so everybody knows, we're on John's page.
No, we're not. I don't see it there.
Well, my app's not working right now, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's because I don't have the app working. I don't know. Happy birthday. I don't know, just a bunch of stuff. Oh, let me see. Is that it?
No, that's the old
No,
show.
that's the old one. That's the old one. Okay.
Let me see the phone.
Okay. So for some reason, the app's not working. That's my
What do
problem.
you mean the app's not working? What does that
My
mean?
app's not working.
But what does that mean?
Yeah, let's just talk about the show. Let's just talk. So I heard a little bit about the Bernie Sanders thing.
It upsets me that we're not on live.
I think we're on live, and if anybody can tell us, you know what I'll do?
How can they tell us?
I'll send out a text. This is how things are going to work.
Very disappointing.
I'll send out a text, and I'll ask somebody out there live if they can see us on Facebook. Yeah. And if they can, then we will find out for sure. Maybe it's just my phone, because it could be just the Bill phone.
Now, Tyler says yes. How come we're not?
You're on? We're on.
Okay.
He's got it on the phone.
No, he's got it on the phone. No, I'm happy. But I want to
Okay.
see the comments. That's the whole point is interactive.
Yes, it's
comments. 21st century. I'm going to build a bridge to the 21st century. What president said that? About 40,000 times.
I'm going to build a bridge to the 21st century.
Yeah.
Kennedy?
No. Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
Bill
Oh,
Clinton.
yeah. And now mine just went off.
Whatever. But we're on Facebook, whatever. So
Yes.
tonight, you can call us at 860-613-3031.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't mind? Oh, my God. Gary Aubin in the house.
All right.
What did I do?
I don't know, I just saw Thomas come up, no?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't know how to work
Just whatever. I'll figure it out.
Let me see. I'll figure it out real quick.
There's too much going on in this
There's
show.
so much going on.
No, the problem is this stuff should be set up a long time ago.
But the problem is that my
What's wrong with your phone? You pay like $1 million a week for this phone.
no, I pay nothing for my phone. My phone's dirt cheap.
Right.
It's just,
Like, what do you pay for it though?
what do I pay? I pay $45 a month for my service.
Why
That's
doesn't it work?
just because my app is messed up. There's something wrong with my app.
I don't understand it at all. I want things to work, and like I don't think we even did a sound check tonight. I don't think we even did one. You know, it upsets me. There's no sound check.
Oh no, we did do a sign check. You were outside.
I was outside.
Secret.
I did the sound check.
Who said that? Who's talking in the booth?
That was Gary, I think.
All right, Gary. All right. Anyways, 860-613-3031.
Yes.
No, did you find it out?
Okay, I got it on the Facebook app, and I'm trying to see.
Oh my God.
You had Gary shouldn't have handed it to you because you touched
No,
something. And
first
that was
of all,
it.
I'm on live TV and I'm focused here. This stuff should have been set up a long time ago.
Wait. Okay, now
You got obsessed about the desk. That was your problem. You got upset about the table.
Well, I wanted the desk.
We had people out there.
No. I like the desk.
Yeah, but
I mean the table.
you got 12 minutes to make a decision, and those guys are watching Judge Judy or something out there.
Okay, here we're on.
You're making
okay.
it crazy.
Here we are.
All right, leave it there. I want to see it.
Here we are.
Well, I don't want to see it like that. All right.
Stop being difficult. He's like an old woman. He needs Cinco de Mayo. He needs a
No,
margarita.
I want to see the comments. That's all I care about. The comments.
Oh, we had a phone call coming in.
Oh, boy.
But I'll wait till we get the call.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I just want to remind everybody, 860-30.
613-31.
860-613-30.
613-31.
All right. So we have a few things to talk about tonight. We have to talk about our budget, which is ever expanding.
State budget or local budget?
Local budget will be, just so people know out there real quick, The local budget will be voted on May 15th down at City Hall, the council chambers.
That's late, isn't it late?
No, it's about the usual time. It's usually around the 15th. I have no idea, but I will let you know taxes will be raised. Not sure by how much. The mayor had proposed $2 million increase. I know we got a phone call. I will get it in 1 second.
God forbid.
And so I just want to let people know. So taxes will be going up, but I'm not sure how much yet. So we'll find out on the 15th. Let's take this phone call real quick.
Go
It
ahead.
says jail. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Hello, welcome to the Variety Hour.
Hello.
We just lost the phone.
Of course.
The phone just like died.
First of all, your wife writes, you guys need to chill out, stop stressing. You know what?
Yeah,
Don't worry about us. Don't worry.
I'm trying to stress less.
You know what? Don't worry about us.
See, I'm trying to do.
But I thought she doesn't watch the show. She always tells me she doesn't watch the show.
Well, she watching it because
Yeah.
she's
She's interfering.
No, I'm glad she's watching because that we know we're online because
Yeah, well,
my phone wasn't working for some reason.
If you fix the phone. 860
What am I, a phone fixer? 613
30
31.
All right, listen.
You are too stressed. You
I'm
know
not
what?
stressed at all.
I'll tell you something.
Get the phone call.
Here's what the honest thing is. We'll say it real quick. Pulino needs another line of work. He needs to get out of teaching.
No, it's not that. No, let me explain something. I'm gonna quote Marco. Marco's right. Yeah, I get the phone call.
Okay.
Now, we got here a little late. This could have, as Robert De Niro said, a little bit.
Nah, I was here 25 off.
We get the
We had
phone
no
call.
comment. Okay, let me get the phone call. Let's hopefully it doesn't disconnect this time.
I know.
It was our fault last time it disconnected. Hello, welcome to the Variety Hour.
Hello, this is GameStop. I heard you wanted to order Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, really? You wanted to order Super Smash Brothers?
Super Smash Brothers, really?
Yeah, I have a feeling this is another television host. She hosts, I think, 4 or 5 shows a year, I believe.
Oh.
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about. I just want to know about your order, sir.
Oh.
Did you order something called Super Smash Brothers?
I don't even know. Well, I do know what that is.
You do know what it is. It's for Wii U or Wii or the new system. So did you order one?
No, I don't play video games.
I know you don't play video games.
So the person on the phone claims she's not a television personality.
That's your same phone number. You ordered Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
It will be $70.
Oh.
And do you want my credit card number over the phone?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, in the next 20 years. Okay. 999.99999999999.
No, it's nines with 99999999.
Right.
That's it. And good luck. And the expiration date's 0999.
Why don't you give me your security code number?
9999.
9999. Or 860-613-31.
30. 860
613
30.
31.
Well, thank you for purchasing Super Smash Brothers.
Absolutely. Enjoy the movie, Beauty and the Beast.
You watching Beauty and the Beast?
Well, yes, I am.
You are.
No. Are you stalking me?
How can we stalk you?
Yes, we're
We're
stalking
in
you from Cromwell.
Oh my God. I believe that was the host of The Kids Take Over, Emily, who has a kids show she films it at this very studio.
Yeah.
Marco directs. Gary does things on it too. Actually, Gary's in the basement. But wrong crowd. Sorry. Oh, geez.
Let me hang it up. All right, there we
So,
go. So, we have some people
all right. Gary
watching.
Aubin wrote in the 860-613-3031.
Yep.
Scott Adamson's our old friend.
Hey, Mr. North Carolina.
Yep.
How you doing now in North Carolina?
He wrote to you saying that pronoun means to you.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't have opened that mail. Hillary sent him. It jammed up his other apps.
Ah, that's what it was. Yeah, no, I got to reinstall Facebook is what I've got to do.
You guys need to just chill out, stop stressing.
Yeah, I agree.
Then I made the comment about you shouldn't be watching our show because you brag about not watching our show. And she writes,
I'm glad she's watching the show.
you have to say that though. And then she writes, I sign on FB, and there you are. I couldn't help seeing you.
Signed on Facebook. We had no phone call.
Oh, my.
Wow. You know what's interesting about this is that tonight we're talking this is like the Seinfeld episode. We're not really talking about anything in particular.
No.
And yet we're getting more phone calls. Of course, one was asking for $70 for a Game Smash or whatever, Super Smash Brothers or something. And in this phone call, let me see. Do I know the number? I don't know the
Who
number.
cares?
So
It's more fun that way.
So we'll have more fun. We'll see who it is, and maybe they're asking for our other credit card number.
Okay.
The 111-111-1111
Absolutely.
with the date 01-21. Well, at least give them to 21. All right. Can we take the phone call?
You take it.
All right. Hello. Welcome to the Variety Hour.
It's Emily again.
Oh, great.
It's the Looch.
Yeah, and
So-
I just wanted to say,
Yeah.
thank you, Billy. Oh wait, I think you know her. This is Leanne. She's with me.
Hi. How are you guys doing? And they hung up.
Wow. So we've had 2 calls tonight,
Yes.
you know, and not about the budget.
No, nothing about the budget.
Politics.
Nope. Not about the what was it on Facebook today? I saw a thing where our state rep on the 100th was saying thank you for giving all the money that people have given him so far for his
Yeah, I saw that.
quote unquote run for his exploratory into
For the
Secretary of State. Yes.
yeah. But there didn't seem to be a lot of enthusiam about that from the
There was
Facebook post itself.
Right, there was a few. There was a couple people who were like looking. One guy wanted to pay by eBay, or not eBay, PayPal. Yes, I noticed that.
Right.
So yes, I do know what you're saying on your pages.
Right, but well, that's why I like to have the page hooked up to the
Yes.
show because we get a lot more feedback.
Hey, Greg Stroll.
Hello, William and JP.
Hey, what's up, Greg?
Now, Greg.
Now, Greg is doing an anti-Cinco de Mayo today.
Yes,
He had an American tie on today.
this makes the show. And Greg,
Yes.
couple things, Greg. How are you? He hosted at Central Connecticut State University a James Bond type of. There was a James Bond film marathon or series,
Really?
and he actually sent me some of his prose about the George Lazenby film.
Oh,
on the
wow, that's
National Secret
awesome.
Service. And the rumor is that Christopher Nolan will be directing the next James Bond film.
Really?
I don't believe it though.
That would. I mean, that would
But-
be different. I mean, that would. I like Nolan. Nolan
Yeah.
was very.
That's the rumor.
He's a tough director.
Right.
From what everybody I've ever heard from that's worked
Right.
with him, he's very demanding, but he will not stop until he gets it the right way,
Right. And
which is good, I think.
I mean, Inception is kind of like a Bond film
Oh.
where they travel to different locales. And,
Yes.
I mean, it's not a Bond film, but it has that feeling of it. So you never know. Maybe maybe the rumor's true. I don't know. I don't know.
I do have to tell you, I did see Guardians already.
I saw part of it.
I saw all of it.
Really.
It was good.
Guardians
It
of the
wasn't
Galaxy.
great. It wasn't great.
I know.
The music was stupendous.
Well, it's old.
The
classic
music's
rock.
great. I love the '70s music. It's just wonderful.
I wonder why.
And then Kurt Russell's in it, I'm a big Kurt Russell
Yeah,
fan.
it-
I've liked Kurt Russell for years.
And Stallone.
And Stallone, yes.
Tango and Cash
Tango
reunion.
and Cash reunion.
Reunion, right.
Now Stallone's in the smaller part. Kurt Russell's in a really large part.
Really?
I'll put it out this way. I'll just give you this one thing. This is one tidbit. Krill's dad, Peter's dad, is. Who do you think?
Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
But it was in the preview.
Yeah.
That was in the preview.
Okay, yeah, it was in a preview. So
Right.
that's his dad. And it is interesting. And then you find out some things about. The storyline's not as good as I thought it was going to be, but the ending was very good. I enjoyed it. It was 2 hours and like 17 minutes long. Baby Groot's cool.
That's
Rockets.
Vin Diesel, right?
Vin Diesel does the voice, so I don't know. I got to find
Why
out.
pay him all that money to go, I'm Baby Groot?
No, but it's like hey, Baby Groot.
Well, okay, but Billy, you're paying them $2 million to do a voice. Even Bradley Cooper. Come on.
But Bradley Cooper has a lot of work actually with his voice. I mean, Rocket is one of the main characters.
What's
he really
the-
is.
Why don't they hire an unemployed actor? You know? Come on.
They got names, and
that's
their
true.
voices are attached to it now.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
And Dave what's his name?
Batista.
Dave Batista's really
Dave
good,
Bautista.
actually.
He was in Spectre.
Spectre, yep, he's very good actually. He's an old wrestler, and
he is.
WWE, and the movie's actually good. Listen, if you want to go and have fun and just enjoy yourself, get a few laughs in and stuff like that,
Like
it's
the
the movie
show.
to watch. Like the show, yeah,
Right.
a few laughs in, some crying,
Oh, yeah, like
some
the show.
bitterness,
Like the show, yeah.
some yelling,
Oh, yeah.
like the show.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. No, 2. 2 is
Yes.
also a cliffhanger reunion, the movie Cliffhanger.
Right.
Stallone and Michael Rooker, right?
Right.
So, a lot of.
Oh, that's right.
That's right, huh?
So,
Did you know that or not?
no, I did
You
not
didn't
know that.
Did you
No,
like
I did not. That was good.
Cliffhanger?
That was good. Cliffhanger. I remember Cliffhanger. Very good
Wow.
movie. Very good. So what else is going on in the world of life?
Well, I'm working a lot. I'm coaching a lot.
Yep.
I-
How's coaching going?
good. I mean, Emily is playing. I'm not coaching Emily's team. I did before.
Yep.
But she's got enough coaches, and Emily is doing well on the team.
Yep.
And I'm coaching with Jack.
Jack, good. How's
Coach-
Jack
Coach-
doing?
Good, doing well. But I'm torn. You know, like last night, we had a zoning board of appeals meeting, and I'm the sitting chair. So we're going to vote next meeting on who's going to be chairman. It was a good meeting. We ran smoothly. We had 4 members.
Did you have a quorum?
We did.
Okay, you
We
just had enough
4
for a
members.
quorum.
We had
Okay.
4. So in order for an applicant to be approved, all 4 members would have to vote
Yes.
positive, and all the cases won last night.
Good.
Congratulations to those people.
Good.
But yeah, I mean, there are rules, we need to follow, and
I did hear something through the grapevine, better
Okay.
known as email, that one person who's constantly not there was not there again last night. I won't mention her name. So that's something I
don't know.
probably have to look
I
into.
don't know.
She's the vice chair, one of the vice chairs. Our
was-
side.
But I think there might be a surgery issue.
Okay.
I think so. I know.
Was Dina there?
No,
Has she gotten sworn in yet?
not to my knowledge. because
Okay.
I don't think it's been announced at the common council meeting. Is that?
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it hasn't been announced. I thought it should
I don't know
have
how
been
it
already.
works.
No, it's the mayor puts the people up for appointments to different boards.
But before he does that,
and
I
then
mean,
the council has to vote.
that's
on it.
correct.
Right, and
That's
that's what
correct.
it is. So right.
So everyone out there, a very, very quick civics lesson for you. We have elections, I guess every 2 years in Middletown for different positions, and I'm not going to go through that. You go to the poll and you vote, and you get 680 votes for treasurer, and I get 500. You win. That's the easy part to understand. But there are also positions that are people that are appointed to boards.
Right.
The zoning board of appeals.
Yep.
Inland wetlands.
Yep.
You can name a few others.
Oh, there's a ton. I
You're
mean,
in-
cable advisory.
Oh yeah, of course.
Cable advisory. I mean,
Design review.
design review,
So
harbor improvement, which is I'm on that too.
So the procedure is that Mayor Drew, by charter, which is the small constitution of the town,
Middletown, right.
Yeah, Mayor Drew he picks the names.
Right.
All right, I want Billy to be on this board, Jonathan to be on this board, Tyrone to be on this board or whatever.
Right.
And then that doesn't mean it's automatic.
No.
He's not. This isn't North Korea.
No,
but
he can put almost all the time. I will be honest with you. If you put up a name, the mayor puts up a name almost every time. I've
Right.
never seen them the council
Well,
not say,
Well, actually,
that's fine, once.
The one time it was me.
That's right.
It was me, and the Republicans voted not to put me on because they were ticked off about the procedure. It wasn't about me personally.
Right. Oh, it was right.
Remember
Right.
Linda and all
Yes.
that business.
Yes.
But anyways, so the names get kicked up to the Common Council.
Yeah. And then they say yay or nay.
Right at the end of the meeting, the last thing usually before they adjourn, the mayor will read. Usually, it's a long list. We vote to approve this guy or this gal on this board and this board.
Yeah.
And usually it's you're on the board.
And that's it.
Right.
And that's it. And then you have to go get sworn in at the mayor's office. And if the mayor's not there, you can go to town clerk.
Right.
You get sworn in
Right.
there, and you're on the board, whatever board or commission you have.
Right. And I think there are 4 people in this building right now that are appointed officials.
Yes.
I think Marco, Gary, you, and me.
Yeah.
I think.
And you're appointed to more than one board.
Yeah.
I'm appointed to more than one board.
And
so-
you and I are formally elected officials.
Yep, we've both been elected.
You were in PNC how many years?
4 years there, and then 2 years of BAA.
Oh,
Board of
right. We
Assessment
both
Appeals.
in board.
Yeah, we
You
were both
beat
in
me
board. Yeah. I mean, it would have been cool if him and I would have been on it. Would have been great.
Oh, if Billy and I were on that board together, taxes really would have went down. Oh, yep. Nope. Assessment. You know what? That's true. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I would say, well,
Because listen, I'm understanding of what things are
yeah.
going on in Middletown, and our taxes constantly going up is very frustrating. I talked to someone the other day, and they were just like, I can't afford to live here anymore.
Right.
And that to me is a problem. I mean, if you're retired, or if you're getting to that point where it's like, what do I do? Do I pay my taxes? Maybe you don't have a house payment anymore, but
Doesn't
rent,
matter.
do you have to food and medicine and
right,
stuff
right.
like that? And you're making decisions, and that's why people are leaving the state of Connecticut. I mean,
Right.
it just really is, and that's
Right.
the sad part.
Well, the Board of Assessment Appeals is
Yes.
it's an interesting board. And
Yes, it is.
It's not like the Common Council where you meet every month and you have subcommittees that meet 2 or 3 times a week.
Right.
But the Board of Assessment Appeals, you meet mostly in March and April, and
Right.
what you do is you actually meet with the people,
Right.
and the people come in and present
Their case.
Right. as to why their taxes should go down.
Right.
And you
And
go ahead.
sometimes they're really good cases too.
Oh, absolutely.
And then sometimes, they're
Well,
not so good.
You have to use discretion.
Right, and it is a discretion thing. And again, it's designs what they come in with
Right.
for evidence.
Right.
Sometimes they come in with nothing for evidence,
Right.
and you got to take it by face value. And to
Right.
me, the only thing I could do is I remember one time I had someone said, well, I'll have someone come out to your house and we'll do a reassessment. I'll have
Right.
someone come out and look at it. And she goes, no, that's okay.
Right.
And so she just walked out. So it's like, okay.
No, you're not going to win.
You're not going to win. So,
Because-
if that's not
Right.
going to happen, you're not going to win.
Right, but if you claim that if you claim your house, is old and things are falling apart, but you can't afford to have it fixed, and you allow us to come to your home and look at it, and then what you're saying is true, more than
Right.
likely you're going to get something.
Right. And we try, and we understand. There was a time when a woman who whose husband had just passed away.
Right.
And he did all that work, and there was a lot of work needed to be done to the house. He was really sick for about a year, and we did. We gave her a break because of everything that was going on, hardship.
Right.
It was like a hardship type thing, and that happens at times. And,
Right.
and the board is not without feelings. People do
Right.
care about what others people are doing, especially in the city of Middletown.
And the board is elected officials.
Yes.
They're regular people that are elected by the voters.
And they're 4-year terms now.
4-year
Everything
terms.
is 4-year terms in
Yeah.
Middletown.
And the board meets and basically,
They meet in March, and then they meet again in September for cars.
For
one day
Like,
for
cars
cars.
are 1 day.
Yep.
So if you feel your car is being overtaxed, you drive your car into City Hall. I don't think you need to make an appointment.
No,
Not
you
for
just
cars.
you just show up.
You show up and
You wait in line, and that's it.
right. When I was the inspector, I'd come out with the clipboard and with the blue book value. Although we don't use the blue book value.
Nada.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we look at the thing and and we do what we can for you.
Yep.
Let me just say, don't drive it into City Hall. Drive it into the parking lot.
Yes.
Oh,
Don't drive it into City Hall. That's true.
The preposition king returns. All right, let's switch topics.
Okay.
Marco.
Mhm.
He's
Polo.
Right. Marco was very upset
Yes.
when I got here today.
And I
Pulling
understand.
wires out.
Oh, he was just
Kicking things.
he was frustrated.
Making clown faces at Gary.
Those faces again, huh? Poor Gary.
Now, what is going on?
Well, I think
Studio
part
issue?
of it.
Studio issue?
The problem is that sometimes when people break down a studio,
Okay.
they don't do things correctly.
Right.
Like you're supposed to keep the wires separate and stuff like that. And I guess they just took the wires,
Yeah.
all the wires, and put them all together.
Right.
So it looked like something out of the Peanuts,
Right.
where they put everything together and threw it up there.
No, I'm not saying he's wrong, but what I'm saying is that I was in the other room
Mm-hmm.
and I want some gossip. And I figured the best place to gossip is on the show.
Yes.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No. So I mean, there was an issue with that. The studio's great though. I mean, I like the new chairs. They're much better than the
chairs.
old ones. We've got this old desk. This probably will not be here much longer.
No,
I know
we
they're
just-
talking about getting something else. I like the desk only because it reminds me of. I like the desk. That's all. And he likes the round table. I like to get something in
No.
between, something smaller.
I don't
than
like the
this.
round table, but I don't. The desk is getting old. We've been doing. I tried a different set last time, and everybody went crazy. You would have. Oh my! It was like a Jay Leno routine. I don't want to do it. I'm out of control.
I wouldn't mind doing if they did. You know what they
Yeah.
do on the TV shows now on the news.
News.
They do like the glass tops.
Yeah.
Where they stand basically the whole time, where they have one of those little type sits that you can lean
yeah.
against and stuff.
You never know.
That
Never
would be
know.
fine. I'd be fine with that too.
I mean, maybe Tyler will buy us something.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
ain't buying us anything.
Nothing.
But I will say this: we are live on John's thing right now, and the
Yep.
reason we're not, again, I will fix my app and get it working right. That's why
Right.
we couldn't do it streaming on mine.
Right.
That's why I also went on the page and said go to John's.
Yeah.
But we'll take any questions you have. We'll talk about the budget. We'll talk about the local budget, which we touched basically on
Mm-hmm.
real quickly. The state budget, which is a disaster. Talking about laying off 1,100 plus state workers.
More than that, I thought. But
Well, they were just talking 1,100 today. Was the number
Oh,
they threw out
right.
today? Yeah, 1,100. They could get rid of some of the political appointments that Malloy made. That would maybe help.
yeah, I mean that's insane. I mean,
People who know nothing about nothing and they get paid $80,000 a year
Right.
to do nothing.
and I know a lot of politicians. I think Matt Lesser was one of them. He always says, "Oh, free college, free college." But when the state is so much in the red,
Oh,
that's bad.
I have a great topic for you.
Oh,
I have a great topic for you. Today on the Hartford, people in Hartford want to buy the Whalers. We have no money, but they thought that 38 towns around Hartford should pull $247 a piece, $247 a piece to buy the Hartford Whalers to bring them back to Connecticut.
from North Carolina. You're talking about.
From North Carolina.
Okay, so wait a minute. Once again, Once again, we have no
money.
They're-
We're
they're-
1.7
they're looking
billion
at
in a
pension
hole.
funds to get rid of. And then you got one guy talking about free college. You got this board you're talking about wants to buy the Whalers. You know what? Hartford is dead. It's bad. Like nothing's going on in Hartford.
No.
I
No.
mean-
And I saw it. I said, you got to be kidding me. I said, we're in debt. Oh, it would only cost everybody $237. I said, there are some people per person.
Oh my God.
There are some people who don't have $237
First
want
of
to spend.
all-
Let me ask you this. Then why did we spend $70 million on the Yard Goat Stadium, which was a one-year
Because-
overrun,
and
which
it-
was full of a bunch of pork and other garbage, and nothing's
Pork.
happened.
The people might go to jail because of that.
People should
People
go
will
to
go
jail.
to jail because of
the
that.
old mayor should have gone to jail a long time ago. When I know that's
Pedro Sakara.
Oh yeah, Pedro, and then Sean Wooten is another one. They set up this whole thing with Center Plan, and it was a disaster.
That's a Landino company, or a former Landino company.
Former
but-
Landino company,
Right.
right.
You know what? That whole thing from the beginning, we're talking about the Yard Goats and Rock Cats. And full disclosure.
Now the Bees, not the
well, they're
New
the
Britain
Bees,
Yep.
but the Bees took the stadium.
Right.
But the Rock Cats moved to
Right.
the Yard Goats.
Yep.
And I'm a former employee of the Rock Cats. And I tell you, that whole thing was done with clandestine motives. It was
Well,
bizarre. In the middle of the night.
And here's the thing that killed me is like everybody said, well, New Britain Stadium was. I said New Britain Stadium was a nice stadium. It was. Now, is it the top notch? No. I will say this. I have not gone into Dunkin' Donuts Stadium yet.
I heard it's good.
But I heard it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I've seen pictures of it. It looks beautiful.
Right.
And it is a really nice place. But 1 year overrun, $70 million. It's not as bad as the busway, though. I will say.
Oh.
Now, we want to talk about debacles. And I know we're switching topics
Say
a little bit.
debacle again.
600 debacle.
Thank
The one thing I want to say about $650 million for a bus, and somebody I know,
A bus.
a busway, and the average. I was talking to someone yesterday. Said they were stopped in New Britain to go see, and the guy owns a shop near there. Says, watch how many people get on a bus and stuff. How many people are on a bus? There was like 4 on a
Yeah,
bus, 5 on a
So,
bus.
what does that tell you?
And we're spending,
What does that tell you? That money was earmarked years ago for that project
Yep.
in order to feed the unions, in order to go feed back to the politicians.
oh yeah,
That's
and
what it's all about.
Well, and when you got the head of the house
Yeah.
is a union guy. He's the head of a union.
Right.
How can he
Right.
negotiate
He's got to
contracts?
Yeah. What's he going to do? Renegotiate
guy from
with the
Berlin.
union? Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But even Malloy, what's he going to do? Sit down, and renegotiate
Here's
with
the
the
funny
unions?
thing.
Give
You
me
hear
a
what
break.
Malloy said?
No.
And I know we're going all over. We're sort of ADD today. But Malloy comes on and says, yeah, we can't tax anymore. Well, geez, really? You've raised taxes not
But
once, but twice,
we
plus
are-
the fees.
But people forget, we are a gaming state. There is so much revenue coming from the casinos and possibly a third casino. Once again, it's not played correctly. I don't understand. I mean, our schools should be, beautiful.
But why isn't it that way? Here's the one thing I think people in Middletown, in Connecticut, Middletown area in Connecticut
Middletown's
don't
got
realize
problems too.
is that the money was supposed to be earmarked for certain things. The casino money was supposed to be earmarked for education.
Like the lottery.
The smoking for cigarette tax money was supposed to be part of it was supposed to be put towards education.
Right.
So young people didn't smoke and stuff. Now, I will let you know that in this year's budget for education, for smoking, anti-smoking, there's $0 in there. Zero. But yet there's still cards in $3.50 or $4 a pack.
So where does the money go?
So the money's going right into the big coffers of the
general
state
fund,
budget. General
because they
fund.
abuse it. They abuse the money.
Yep.
Now, I don't need to tell you this, Billy, and people out there.
You can tell me.
Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. If anybody's in this studio or out there or watching you, if you did your budget at home the way the state did it, you'd be, not only would you be bankrupt, you'd be doubly bankrupt because you can't do that.
You'd be in jail.
You might be in jail.
You might be in jail.
Yeah, right. But I mean, look at Middletown.
They don't have debtor prisons no more, but they could put some. There's some people up in Hartford.
I know.
They could put in debtor's prison. Wouldn't be such a bad thing, maybe.
Well, and they're also talking about a $42 million boathouse. $42 million in Middletown.
That's never going to happen.
Billion.
Million.
$1 million.
Oh, hey, Angel.
All right. Angel Fernandez,
Hey, how
a
you
friend of the
doing?
show, writes, Bill,
yeah.
the amount of money that gets collected every week for Fast Track is about $300 a week. So I'm not sure what he means by that.
Oh, that's the bus. That's the bus
Yeah,
way
that's
up,
the
and
bus.
So we're getting paid $300. If we get $300 a week, say with that for Fast Track, times 52, it's not much, 15,000 a year. And probably a little bit. We'll go 10 times it. We'll go $150,000 a year. They're still spending like $3 million a year. So we're losing. It's a losing proposition. It's just horrible.
But like I tell you,
Waste of taxpayers'
but
dollars.
if you connect the dots,
Who's getting kickback?
who's getting the kickbacks? It always goes back to the kickbacks.
Someone's getting something somewhere.
Yeah. And the head of the unions are making out like they're making out like bandits.
The heads of the unions always make out, and
Right.
it's the people who are in the unions who just pay their dues
Right.
and don't have any say
Well, they're
because
afraid.
the head of the union.
They're also afraid
Right.
because there will be
They
trouble.
don't want to get thrown out of the union. They
get
don't want to
thrown-
have
or
right,
the- right.
not get jobs.
Or their backs will be turned on them when they have trouble with their boss.
Yep.
The union representation will be like, well, we don't really know. We can't help you. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
No, it's crazy, and it's
Right.
just some of the things that go on. And like I said, Middletown has their issues. I think every community has their own issues.
Yeah.
Middletown's issues, I think the biggest thing now is that, again, taxes are going to get to the point where you combine, if you live in Central District, your mill rate's over 40%, over 40 mills. That's a lot. That's fire, garbage, and
Recycling.
and then not even counting and not even counting your city water and your
Right.
city sewer.
Right.
I mean, you're paying a good chunk of money. You're paying 40 plus mills. It's tough. If you're a retired person, and your house is just say $100,000, which is fairly
And
inexpensive,
you're on fixed income.
and you're on a fixed income, that's $4,000 plus a year just in taxes alone. That's not counting everything else. And if you got a $200,000 house, that's $8,000.
Right.
That's a lot of money. I mean, there's just a lot of money out there. And again, I understand that, we have a lot of needs here in Middletown. We have schools, we have fire, we have police, we have road maintenance that needs to be done. We have all these things that are going on, but we have to look at a way to be, better stewards of the money of the taxpayers.
We need to be more fiscal conservative.
Yes, we do.
We need to be fiscal conservative. That's Angel again. Angel repeated what we said. He said, do the numbers. It's a kickback for the head of the unions for helping him, meaning Malloy, I would assume, winning the elections. I concur.
Yeah, I agree.
But, they've been beating that drum since day one.
Well, the funny thing is I have a couple friends who are in the unions, state unions, and they voted for him the last time because they said he would protect their jobs and stuff
Right.
like that. I said, look now. I said, he's not protecting anything. And again, you voted for the lies that he did the first 4 years, and you voted for it again.
Well,
I mean, you have no one to blame but yourself.
It's called the battered wife syndrome.
Yeah.
He'll pull the rug out from under you. You will fall down and break your ankle. You'll break your back.
Mhm.
Well, you vote for him because you're scared of the other side. But the other, teachers especially, he went after tenure, and we gave him a free pass, and then he's going to go. He wanted to go after 1/3 of our pension. Well, it's better than a Republican, but
How do you know it's better?
How do you know?
Again, unless you vote for him, how do you know?
Right.
And again, the Republican Senate is only been in Republican hands for one time for 2 years.
Yeah.
And since this
69.
69.
Yeah.
And the House has never been in Republican
No.
hands. Not since the 60s. I forget when in the 60s, but it hasn't been a long
Well,
time.
that's the thing. I mean,
you can have the mayor, or you can have the governor. I mean, you can have the governorship, but you still have to have the other two bodies to go along
right,
with
because
it.
they can override the governor.
They can
But
override.
people don't understand that.
Right, that's what happened with Jody Relher last 2 years.
That's right, but she really. Oh, here comes Marco for something. I
Okay.
get his feeling. He's giving us the dirty look.
Giving us the dirty look. That's right.
Yeah, that's okay.
The stink eye.
Oh, stink eye. Oh yeah. So people on
Wait, Marco. You're supposed to say polo.
No, I'm not. That's trite.
I heard that the other day.
That's
I don't know who it was. It was just some kid was out there and somebody was doing that to the kid. I said, "Really? You're doing that to the poor kid?"
well. The thing is, if you do that,
oh, I know what he's coming to do.
I don't know.
There's no
What?
there's no mic on the phone.
No. There is.
There is? No, there isn't.
I'm coming out here to talk. Yes, there is.
Oh, you're coming out here to talk?
Yes.
Oh my.
Okay.
You brought up a good.
Well,
topic.
make sure the camera gets you. That was the whole problem with the. You can have. We got 3 people in the booth can do the camera.
You brought up a good topic.
I want to make sure
I
they
don't
see
really-
you.
I don't really care about the camera,
You complain about it all the time.
but I'm here, so I might as well.
All right.
Right.
There we go.
And
There we go.
Marco just comes out to talk. Marco, adjust the Facebook page too, because just move the.
Ira, do me a favor. Can you adjust that Facebook page?
Just
there?
you might just have to move the tripod.
Might just have to move it over a little bit. Yeah, walk in front of it. Who cares?
All right.
You didn't walk in front of the good camera anyway. You can't do
All
it
right,
then.
Marco wants to talk.
All right.
Gary, I'm on number 4.
So Marco's our director. This is unannounced.
Hey, you brought up a very interesting point, and I want to ask a question.
You can ask anything you want.
We do recycling. Every town does recycling now.
Yes.
You have to
Blue
put your
bins.
recycle out once a week.
Yep.
Why is it that we still pay 5 cents for bottle deposits when we're recycling anyway in front of our house?
It's
anybody want to
a
answer that
punitive
question
tax.
for me?
It's a punitive tax. What it is that you charge the 5 cents. You hope that people don't turn in their 5 cents, their nickels. There's some people who save their bags and
Okay.
stuff, and they turn them in and they get their money back. But there are some people who don't, and so what they do is it goes to the recycling center,
Okay.
and then they take the money and they can do whatever they
So
want.
let
with
me let me tell you what goes on this day and age. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I go to New York City every week, and in my mother's neighborhood, everybody on Sunday puts their recycle out,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a certain variety, a certain class of people who will trespass on your property and come in your backyard, and they will take whatever bottles and cans,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll sit in front of your house. Okay, and if a water bottle has a red mark on it, it's one of those water bottles that came from a state where you didn't pay a deposit.
Right.
Yep.
And what they will do is they will take the label off. Okay, they go in their pocket and they have a homemade label that's about a half an inch wide by about 3 inches long, and they lick it with their hands like a stamp, and they stick
Really?
it on the bottle, and
How do they get those?
I have
labels?
been to the store down the street, okay, and we have watched people put Solo cups with labels on them into the deposit machines.
Oh.
Solo cups.
Yeah,
they
it's
will
like-
they will
yeah,
take
right.
one of their handmade labels and they will adhere it to the
So it's,
and then
so-
just put it in so they get their nickel.
right. They get a nickel. So I have 2 samples at home. I have a plastic cup that's got a little square label on it, a little square
Mm-hmm.
label that's homemade, and I have an apple juice bottle. It's about an 8-ounce bottle of apple juice that doesn't have any bottle
Yeah, it doesn't have no,
deposit
yeah,
to it.
there's no right.
They're adhering. I was at the bottle return one day, and the lady in front of me, little short lady, she put the bottle in, and what happened was the label had curled over. So when it went into the machine couldn't read it, so it spit it out. So while she was bending over to get the next can, I grabbed it out of the machine and I took it home. I'm going to write an article. I don't know if the city of New York or any establishment, any city municipality realizes that how much money they're bringing in and how
Right.
much money is going out. And
Oh, they
I'm
probably
sure
don't
that
have any idea.
eventually somebody should be seeing that we're putting out more money than we're taking in from bottle deposits. I'm going to write an article and send it to the New York Daily newspaper. I'm going to tell them exactly where they need to bring a cameraman and what they need to watch for. So people are making, what I understand is a lot of these immigrants, okay, but legal or not legal, I don't know if they are, but from what I understand is this is what they use to pay their rent.
okay.
And I believe that the landlord makes the labels for them. And so he sends them out to work. And they go around collecting bottles and cans or whatever they can
Okay.
and putting labels on them and bringing them to the
So
to the supermarket
Right.
and putting them in the machine.
what are the labels? They have the code on them.
They have a code on them.
Yeah.
Yep. Somebody is making labels, and it must have glue on them because I see the lady in front of my mother's house. She pulls one out of her pocket. It's like I said, it's about this big and about this long, and she licks it almost like we used to lick stamps before we
Yes.
put them on. She licks it and she puts it on the bottle, and she puts the bottle
No,
in
the
the
bottle
bag.
can be any bottle that will fit in the machine.
Well, usually what my next door neighbor has, she buys Poland Springs.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
And Poland Springs, some of them, like even when I go to Rhode Island, they have a red ring around them. When you
Right.
buy them in Massachusetts,
Okay.
the red ring means that you didn't pay a bottle deposit because
Right.
Massachusetts doesn't have a bottle
Right,
deposit.
they don't
think
have
they
it
would
right.
about-
This is a Seinfeld thing.
Yeah.
You know, remember when they
Oh,
wanted to go to
Kramer.
Michigan?
Kramer
because-
went to Michigan with
exactly,
10 cents,
because
10
they were
cents.
10 cents.
Right.
10
right.
cents, that's right.
So now what they came up with a new way to do it. Now they put bogus labels on anything they can, including Solo cups because they're plastic. So
Right, right.
there's no styrofoam machine.
no.
you know,
But there's
so-
there's plastic Solo cups, right?
right.
There's 16
There's
ounce.
the big red ones that you
Yes.
play beer pong with,
So-
and the
yeah.
clear ones.
So from what you're saying, I'm guessing that people have this down to a science.
Absolutely.
Right. I don't-
Absolutely. And I can't imagine that the city of New York and any municipality doesn't see that we're collecting $8,000 in bottle deposits. How is it that we're giving out $13,000?
Right.
And how is it that this month we collected $4,000 but we gave out $6,000? And
Huh, that's interesting. I've never seen that, but you've seen that.
I
And of course,
have
being
2
in New York-
samples at home that
Really?
I want to take photographs of and I want to write an article. But what I don't understand is if we're doing recycling,
Okay.
and every week you put out a garbage pail full of plastic and aluminum, and they have a bucket for aluminum and another
Right.
one for paper, why are we still paying bottle deposits?
I agree. I mean,
Why are we? Because not only do you have to pay extra employees to take care of that stuff, but
Right.
it's a pigsty.
yes.
I mean, if you go to Stop and Shop in Cromwell, which I
Yeah.
do all the time, it's like a pigsty.
I think
in
Price Chopper is the best one.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
just-
Well, I
for
think
bottle
they have
return.
someone back there all the time. That's
Yeah.
why. But you have to, again, like you said, though, you have to pay someone.
I want to know why we're still taking money when we're doing a recycling program.
And we're paying someone to do the recycling program because that's not
Right.
free.
Not only are we paying
Right.
somebody to do the recycling program,
Mhm.
but
In-
now we have people that have learned how to beat the system.
Right.
And
I never knew that.
making labels. If I even had thought about
look at
coming
him.
on the
Harry-
show tonight, I would have brought
to
them
me
with me.
To me,
I would have
that is-
shown them
that
to
is-
you.
That is an interesting thing because I never heard of anything like that.
Next time we do a show,
Yep.
next time we do a
Show
show,
me
I'm going
la- I'd love to
to
see
bring
what the
my
labels
two
look like.
samples.
See, people, live TV, this was not planned.
No,
Marco
no,
came
no,
out there excited
no.
about the bottles. Hi, Marie. Anthony Morin, hello.
Hey, Anthony. Hi, Marie.
I know Marie. She's a friend of mine.
Yep.
So just
You have friends?
I know. See, that's predictable. Predictable.
But
Very
he
pre-
laughed about it. He laughed.
See, people that I got to deal with. Very predictable. Do you have friends or
You have
Marco
friends.
Polo? Okay, we've been.
But Marco was fun.
No,
But
he's not.
Marco's
You don't
topic tonight was very interesting because I had no
Oh, I will show
clue.
you. I have,
And that that
I have
makes
two
sense.
samples at home.
That makes sense because in New York, again, you got people who I mean, you got millions of people. I mean, Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan. I mean, you got 10 million people in these cities. And so people are going around and maybe they don't have the money and they're using those little things and then sticking it on.
Somebody is making
making
those.
some money.
Somebody's making those labels for them. I
Wow.
don't know. I don't know who.
Maybe
but
their landlord, but maybe
from
they got
what
some
I
underground
hear
stuff
is this
going
is
on.
how they're paying their rent because they come here from a foreign country.
Mm-hmm.
They can't speak English. They can't do anything.
Right.
They walk around with sneakers on that don't fit them. They probably got out of somebody's garbage pail and they needed a pair of shoes to walk around with. And then they come in your backyard and they want to leave their trash in your yard.
And
And
you're talking about Brooklyn. You're talking
in
about Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
I'm
right?
talking about Brooklyn, where my mother lives. They come into my neighbor's yard, and she yells and screams at them, and they just go, and they either don't understand you or they make
Yeah.
believe they
Or
don't
they make believe you
understand
don't understand,
and they
yeah.
want to leave their garbage in your backyard,
Right.
After they take all of their bottles that they can
They can fix and
use
take.
and can put labels on and.
Wow.
But I would like to know is why we still have both programs.
Well,
If we're doing recycling in every town, why are we still doing bottle deposits?
because a couple of reasons. Like you said, it's a punitive thing.
Yes.
And it's another way for the state to make money because they
Yes.
know that
Somehow they're making money.
But they better realize that they're losing money because this is not only happening in Brooklyn.
right.
I can guarantee you, and I bet you that after people watch this show, some people are going to get ideas.
Yeah,
Because I can tell you very easily how to make a label. You take a bottle of club soda and you put it on your copy machine and you make 6 copies
Right.
and then you cut them out and you put them all on one piece of 8.5 by 11 paper. And now you can make 24 of them at a time. you know?
Unbelievable.
So you
And
can
there's
make- that's
there's
true, you
something
can make-
called
right.
a glue stick.
Right,
You know,
and
you
a
ever heard of a glue stick?
Oh yeah, yeah. And you're talking 24 at a time.
If
That's,
you really wanna beat
that's
the
a,
system,
and that's $1.20.
You really
That's
want to
exactly
beat
what it
the
is. For the
system.
ink that you're paying for and the paper that you use, and
Yep.
you're spending maybe 10 cents. So for 10 cents, you're going to make yourself
if
a dollar.
you
dollar.
really have the audacity to try it and think you're not going to get caught, you
Some people will do it.
you can make a pretty penny.
Well, they're doing it in Brooklyn.
I know they are, and my mother told me that one day the guy came out and caught somebody putting Solo cups in, and he hit the button. The receipt came out. It was for like $5. He ripped it up right in front of her face
Really?
and told her get lost.
Solo.
Cups, the big red ones,
Yeah.
like the ones that we used
Yeah,
to have
yeah,
around
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Who used to get mad at us that we had Solo cups on the shelf? Remember that?
Oh,
right.
Yes, I
Was
remember.
that Michelle? Was that
Yes,
I think it was Michelle.
it was Michelle.
But yeah, they're putting labels on whatever
So
whatever bottles they can get their
Right.
hands
So
on.
basically,
Gosh.
it's lucrative because you can go.
Sure.
You can buy.
Well, because you can get Solo cups anywhere. You can get them out of the garbage. You can do almost anything.
Right, you get them out of the garbage. They're not going to buy them. The people that are doing it are not spending money.
No, they're not spending a penny.
They're turning your trash into their treasure.
into their treasure, and they're making money on it.
You know, literally, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
That is
Spoken from
wild.
the mouths of babes.
So-
we have a phone call.
I just
phone
wanted
call.
to.
Well, let's take the
Might-
phone call. Stay out
Might
here
be
for a
for
minute.
you. It might be for you.
Might be
I
for
don't
you.
know.
Hello, welcome to the Variety Hour.
Hey, Bill.
Yes.
This is Angel. How you doing, guys?
Good, Angel. How are you?
Hello, Angel.
Hey, it's true about the whole bottle thing. Why is the money in Connecticut, like for example, they picking up the recycling from our house? We pay for that service, and why
Right.
is the paying process in our bottle?
Right.
And I think that's the biggest scam the state has going on. Period. I
Not
mean,
only the
if they're
state.
going to start charging, that's making money. Where's the money going to? What are they doing with that money? That's
And they want to go up, Angel. They want to go to 10 cents as part of the proposals.
Well, I
believe.
just told you where
course.
that money's going to. It's going to the people that are beating the system.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course. I mean, like, I remember when I was running for office, when I told to the people, we're talking about people who are on retirement fixed income from Social Security, and I say, hey, one of my proposal is the state to stop taxing Social Security if people get as retirement. And what Peter Doyle said, the senator,
Yep.
oh no, that's income for the state. Well, we need that money.
Paul Doyle, yeah.
All the way, yeah, and yeah, we need the money. That's a problem. We need the money. We have to take more so we can spend more. That's what the state's thing is.
Well, they don't even know what they're doing at this point. I mean,
No.
Well, and now they're proposing, if they increase the taxes, then the town, Middletown's a prime example.
Yep.
They passed that new law. It's almost like 80-90% the mill rate is going to go up.
Well, and that's the whole thing. And our mill rate's going to go up. And again, in Middletown, our mill rate's in mid 30s right now, 33, 34 in that area. But it goes up another mill or two, and then you got your fire, your trash, and then you got all this other stuff on top of it. It becomes really tough if you're in a fixed income to live in the state of Connecticut. It really is.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, and you notice people are leaving left and right.
Absolutely.
If you look at Middletown, people are leaving. Even the retirees.
Yep.
They set up.
It's the only
You see a lot of
logical thing
houses
to do.
sell. And then what does that create? A vacuum to bring in the wrong type of people into the neighborhoods, buying the houses.
Sure.
Section 8. And then it turns
Yep.
to another big headache and everything. And then you guys talking about the boathouse.
Right.
I built boathouse when we haven't even. They keep talking about the riverfront.
Right.
The riverfront. That's ridiculous.
Well, you were on that committee.
I will
Billy's
let
fault.
you. I will.
Billy's fault.
No. Listen, let me tell you. If it comes down to me, they will not be spending 1/10 of what they want to spend on that boathouse because that's ridiculous. $42 million. What are they on? What are they on? They're high.
But they say they're going to use it for weddings, and they're going to.
We have enough places. We have the off of Wadsworth Street. We have the Senecal, the old Senecal, which is Wadsworth.
Well,
we have that. We
the
have.
Senecal. I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, I
The
know
Senecal.
Senecal. Yeah, I'm going back a few times. But I mean, we have a lot of other places we can have venues for that already. Why would we want to take business away from other venues in Middletown? It makes no sense.
Oh, but again, let's go back again. The people keep voting for the same individuals who keep making the same decision.
Oh yeah.
And creating all this headaches.
Yep.
And let me tell you.
Well, I heard the Russians hacked the election. That's why the Democrats keep getting elected.
Jesus. Oh, here you go.
The Russians hacked the lesser election.
Oh,
I wouldn't doubt it.
But you know what? It's Lesser. With his new. I don't know if you saw the article. He's talking about the whole funding of the campaign.
Oh, he's pissed off about that.
Oh, well, why he's pissed off? He's benefited out of it so well that guys like myself didn't have an opportunity to compete against him. There's so much money involved in it. And
I know, but he feels that if he loses that money, because the Republican budget proposed, I believe, Billy, correct me if I'm wrong.
They take it out.
They took it out, but that if he would lose that funding, and we're a state that needs the money, so he was pretty ticked off about that.
I told him, I said, whoa, you got the backing of all these unions and stuff. You could go out and get the money. You could go raise it like we used to do in the old days.
Marco, could you fix the phone too?
But and you're right. It's this. It's when it's taken away from them. Oh, they get all upset about it and everything. When you're trying to do the right thing, it's the whole thing going at the national level. I just got back from Puerto Rico yesterday, and if you look at the climate, the whole bankruptcy and everything. Well, you think about it and you look at the history of how the government been running. Look at New York City. Look at Chicago. Look at California. Look at Connecticut.
Yeah.
It's the same issue, and look who's running in office.
Over and over again. And that's when you vote, when you do the same behavior over and over again and expect a different result, basically that's the definition of insanity.
Thank you.
Marco knows.
Thank you. That's the first thing I thought about when you were saying that.
Right. So.
But people, every time I talk to you guys and you hear me saying it, people, they need to wake up. I mean, right now, look at Connecticut roads.
Yeah.
They suck. I mean,
that's the infrastructure. I think bridges, roads. They're so early 20th century.
Yeah, and just, I mean, we're not. Part of the problem is, and here's part of it. Part of it is we have tough winners, but I still think that when we go out to bid sometimes for some of these roads, like 84 in Cheshire, that was a debacle. I mean, we spent money, millions and millions of dollars on it, and it was done incorrectly. And you had to go back and redo some of it.
And now they got to redo it all over again.
Yeah.
You know,
but it's rigged. It's rigged, like the casino. It's rigged. They already know who they're gonna give the bid to ahead of time. You know that.
Yeah.
Now think about this, guys. Who's running for governor from our dear city?
Oh,
yeah,
Mayor Drew.
Well, he has an exploratory committee, and I believe he's raised $104,000, which is what. But he needs $250 for the matching.
Right.
And that's a lot of money. And I think he hopes that Ted Kennedy Jr. doesn't enter.
Well, I also think he hopes that Nancy Wyman doesn't enter,
or
some of the other ones who are explorants. I mean, he's going to have some competition.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean anything because three of them have the same behavior too.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
And they all ran with Malloy type attitude.
Correct.
So they have to somehow distance themselves from